Less than 2 hours later, I found myself in Chiang Mai, the hub of the northern Thailand with a population of about 170,000. It's surrounded by mountain and lush countryside. It's much greener, cleaner, and quieter than other Thai cities, and many refer it as a rose garden of the north. Chiang Mai Airport is located short distance from the city center, and tuk-tuk motorbike are rarely available to provide taxi service outside the terminal building. But make sure you bargain.
Have one of them. It has two.
But lucky me, my host and Chiang Mai segment sponsor Harry, aka the Flying Dutchman from the Dutch guest house, wanted to offer me a ride. Chiang Mai has one of the largest population of foreigners and popular with expats, especially with retirees, as the low cost of living means their Western pension goes a longer way. One of them includes Harry, who found a Thai wife and set up a guest house in the city center. Chiang Mai is also considered Thailand's cultural capital and home to no less than 300 Buddhist temples. Getting around Chiang Mai is same as everywhere else in Thailand, renting a scooter. But here is a warning.
So this is what happens on a really, road up to the mountain. Please be very careful, slow down, and you got here and trust me, I'm very lucky today because I didn't get killed. One thing that's so wonderful people is when I went into the office showing them my wounds, they immediately asked me to sit down, they pour spring water over, washed it, and put iodine.
My first stop is obvious, a temple, the famous Doi Suthep Wat Phra temple, located on top of the mountain.
Well, after my near-death experience on the scooter, I finally made it here, and by the way, that's near-death experience. And this is actually a very scarce Buddhist temple to the people of Chiang Mai. The name originated from the mountain where it sits on.
The temple is said to have been founded in 1383, with a road to the temple first built in 1935. Once inside the sacred site, visitors must be appropriately dressed and remove any footwear. According to the legend, one of the monks had a dream. In his vision, he was told to go to Ping Cha and look for a relic. He ventured into Ping Cha and found a bone. Many claim it was Buddha's shoulder bone. The relic displayed magical powers. It grew, it was able to vanish, and could also move. The magical relic multiplied itself just before it enshrined in Wat Son Dog Temple in Chiang Mai. A suitable place therefore had to be found to shelter the new relic. Unable to decide on the site, the king placed a relic in a portal shrine on the back of a white elephant and waited to see where the animal would take it. Eventually, the elephant walked up to a Dog Song mountain, trumpeted 3 times, turned around 3 times, knee down, and died. The temple was immediately built on the miraculous chosen site. Here is also where you're able to see a traditional practice called lottery poetry, originated from China. It's a form of fortune telling in which a person requests answers from a sacred oracle sticks.
So behind me is actually a very interesting thing people do here when they want to get a divine question answered. They will shake a list of bamboo sticks, and on the bamboo sticks will have a number. And once the bamboo sticks comes out, they will get a piece of paper with so-called the divine answers. You're only seeing the outside too.
Apart from being sacred, another draw of this temple is a breathtaking view overlooking the city. On the way down, don't forget to take a break by enjoying the various viewpoints. You'll also pass by Wat Pha Lat Temple, a small, statue-rich Buddhist temple and monastery hidden in the woodlands and can be reached via a hiking trail. Not far away is the Doi Suthep National Park. The name of the park in the mountain was inspired by a hermit who once lived in the local forest. In 1973, the Local Forest Department proposed that this and 13 other forests be designated national parks. It became the 24th national park of Thailand in 1981 and also home to a small waterfall. And yes, please do bring your drinking bottles for some complimentary spring water filled up. Next, I venture into the historic center of Chiang Mai to visit the Wat Pha Lat temple, constructed during the 14th century. The king during that period had planned to bury the ashes of his father there. After 10 years of building, it was left unfinished. Later, to be continued after the death of the king by his widow.
So here is another temple, and what's so interesting about this one is it's located right in the middle of the city. And a few blocks away, there's a gigantic shopping mall. I mean, there is so many great and magnificent temples all across Thailand. It's going to take you forever to visit every single one of them. So what I recommend is pick top 3 that interest you in here, in particular in Chiang Mai. What I recommend is the one that's on top of the hills, which I already shown you. And this one, which is in the middle of the city. And there's another one which is in the middle of the city as well. And then move on to something else, because there's so much more to do here other than visiting temples.
The last temple with a visit in Chiang Mai is a Wat Pha Lat temple. I visited this temple because it was only 10 short walking minutes away and housed an important Buddha statue which gives the temple its name. The origin of this statue is unknown, but according to the legend, it was based on a line of Sukha, a statue that since lost, which used to be housed in the Malapha temple of Buatong in India.
Given the fact that I actually grew up in a Buddhist temple myself, I think I know a thing or two about etiquette when I come and visit one of those holy sites. Number 1, just remember, this is a religious establishment, so dress appropriately. Number 2, make sure you leave your shoes outside when you come into the praying area. And lastly, just remember, this is a place where people pray. So if there's anyone there that's worshiping, be very quiet and don't disturb them.
Another benefit of visiting this temple is it's home to a night market where you can support the local people by buying their delicious, homemade, authentic Thai food.
Excellent, beautiful. As you know, I grew up in a temple and I really miss the food back home. Now, the only difference is the food that we serve in our temple is actually all vegetarian, so we don't eat meat. But it's, you know, every culture is very different and we have to respect that. Over here for 10 baht you get a nice pancake serving a lotus leaf. Looks really nice, very delicious. For 40 baht you basically get, this is definitely eggs. I think it's pork. Or it looks like what I used to always cook with, which is soy glutens. So, but anyhow, it looks very nice, and definitely come here and try out and support the local economy by buying here. Okay.
Even though I was tired and exhausted, I knew I only had 3 days in Chiang Mai. So, I asked Harry to take me on a tour of the largest and the most important night market in Thailand.
We are now visiting the night bazaar market, very close to my guest house and famous all over Thailand.
But before you come here, you need to learn one essential phrase.
Lot Dai Mai Cup means give me some discount, please.
Okay, so I have to try it. Can you say that one more time?
Lot Dai Mai Cup.
Lot
Dai Mai Cup.
Okay. Okay. One word at a time, please.
But you also need to learn this too.
Whatever you want to ask and you want to make it polite, in the end you say cup. A car if you are a woman, and cup if you are a man.
Okay.
The ATM fees can cost up to $8. So here's Harry's advice on a smart way to get local currency in Chiang Mai.
Because I don't know if the banks give you the best exchange rate.
You go to Mr. Rich.
Mr. Rich?
Mr. Rich.
What's that?
That is the biggest money exchange in Chiang Mai.
You'll find everything from clothing to the custom artworks to the free boxing show, or should I say fake matches, to local pubs featuring foreign retiree rock stars,
Maybe I can go.
And of course, Thailand's famous ladyboys. Here is also where I got the idea of bringing the concept of Thai-style ice cream roll back to Canada. And today I'm a proud owner of Everlong Ice Cream with our first store open in the Pacific Mall near Toronto. Harry told me I definitely deserve some love after month and month of filming with little sleep and no hookups. So he brought me to Chiang Mai's Redlight District. It's literally red everywhere. I definitely felt I got some potential to find love, at least for one night, as long as I have more than $20 in my wallet. But if you don't need that, don't worry, there's a family-friendlier Tha Phae Gate. It's located right near the night market. The gate dates back to the beginning of 12th century. The king at the time founded the city of Chiang Mai in the year 1296. The gate was originally as Chiang Mai Gate, named after a nearby village of that name. The Tha Phae Gate literally means rough landing. This is also the location of the walking street and become the Sunday market for the traditional Thai arts and crafts on every Sunday from 4 p.m. and up to midnight. It also serves as a main site used to host celebrations such as New Year countdowns, including local dances and other performances, Thai food, and of course shopping. Before heading out next morning, I took up Harry's offer to try some of the Dutch food in his guest house. And so, my breakfast for the day is their Dutch specialty.
This is one of our Dutch specialties called a bouncer.
I never thought I would be actually eating Dutch food here in Thailand. So this is my breakfast. I don't know where I am, but I think I'm...
Chiang Mai is surrounded by beautiful mountains with breathtaking views, gardens full of exotic flowers, and waterfalls. Lots and lots of waterfalls. Maybe not so impressive, but definitely very interesting. The Bautong Sticky Waterfalls. This is the off-beaten path attraction, only 1.5 hours away from Chiang Mai, and rarely visited by foreigners.
So, 2 levels, 80 meters and 150. So I'm gonna go down to the 150, and then I'm gonna come back up and see which one. Wow, we're already here. We might as well check out both.
The best of all, the attraction is free. However, there's a small donation box near the entrance, but do not bring food, as there is a fine of 1500 baht or equivalent to $50 if you are caught with food and drinks, as they are trying to prevent litter.
This is called the sticky waterfall. It's because that is made out of limestone. So when you put your feet on it, it doesn't slip. And you can actually climb all the way to the top, and top. So I guess I would pick up that challenge. Okay, maybe not all the way to the top, halfway. How's that? Compromise, right?
You'll encounter many food stalls along the way back, regardless which route you take. But this definitely caught my eyes.
So, but I know that's grasshopper. Oh, okay. Okay, so you eat the eggs. I have been offered this, and I'm going to eat it as like a man. Okay. 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 It actually is not bad. That's very good. Oh, that's amazing. Well, I'm from Canada. Wow. Oh, okay. So I don't know what's this, but okay. So the first time wasn't bad. This one actually, okay, so if they can eat it, I can eat it. Really? Good seasoning, good seasoning. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thailand is hot, so don't be shy to take breaks from the heat. In my case, I dropped by the air-conditioned CentralFestival Mall. It's a main luxury shopping center in Chiang Mai with the fastest free internet in the city.
Now, obviously, I didn't come to Thailand to embrace the Western way of consumerism, but I just cannot resist coming here to see the kind of things that Thai people are buying and how can they afford the luxury goods. At the same time, here in the mall, the internet is 30 megabyte down and 30 megabyte up, so it's a great time for me to upload a few large clips on YouTube.
How much airport?
100 baht.
Okay, 50 baht.
Next morning, I returned my scooter. Harry helped me hassle the price of my ride back to the airport on a tutu. So, another reminder to always bargain in Thailand.
So this is my way of getting back to the airport from Chiang Mai. The reason I chose this is because it only costs 100 baht, one of the more cheaper ways. If you were to do taxi, it's like 250, or at nighttime, it's like 500. The other way is to take the public shared taxis, and they stop everywhere, and so it could be hour and a half before you get there, as opposed to 20 minutes. And I think 100 baht, about 250 US, that sounds just